Today we're going to talk about stubborn pointe shoes. And stubborn pointe shoes, in my book, are pointe shoes that are so hard at the shanks there's no possible way you can get up and over onto your shoes. As you know, your instep has to be over your toes on pointe. And for those of us that are new to pointe or very beginner to pointe, it really is quite a struggle. So we don't want our pointe shoes to fight us. We want to have those shoes work with us. Don't forget, your feet manipulate the shoes, not the other way around. So I've asked our dancer and model today, Meredith. Now Meredith has a new pair of pointe shoes and they're blocks. And I'm going to go over the step by step. It is so easy, you won't believe it. And the results are going to be literally stunning. So Meredith, can you please go to the bar? Now Meredith has brand new pointe shoes on. And Meredith, can you please stand in first position and just rub it right up onto your shoes. Okay, now Meredith is pretty well over the shoes, but we're going to see if we can get even more of an arch out of those shoes. Thank you, Meredith. You may come down. Come over here, please. As you can tell, Meredith's pointe shoes are so brand new, she hasn't even had time to sew her ribbons on yet. So, can you take your shoes off, please? Now, these are block, what are these again? Oh, they're the European Balance. Now, different brands of pointe shoes, okay, they're made differently. We found that with the European Balance, the blocks, they have glue on the shank, and there's glue on the inside, and it has a nail. And also, too, when you fold the heel back like that, you'll see there is a white, it's like a fabric, okay? We're just going to peel this back. Okay, we don't want to get rid of this. We're going to want to keep this. And we're going to fold it all the way down, and you're going to see that there's a nail. Now, what I'm going to do with Meredith's shoes is we're going to cut right from just a little bit below the nail. Here again, it really depends on where your feet break over. So the deepest point of your arch, okay? So we're going to start right there. Now, because these are glued, very easy, we're going to take a screwdriver, and here we have our arsenal of tools for pointe fixing. And we're going to take the screwdriver, we're going to put it right underneath the shank, and because these are brand new, this is going to be a little bit, the glue, this will lift right off. You want to get it right underneath the shank. There we go. Now, very interesting also is that this seems to have, get it all the way. We'll get the top layer of the shank off, and there's a bottom layer. We're just going to pull this back. Okay. All right, so I've pulled it back to there. Now what I want to do is you want to get this bottom layer of the shank off, because that is going to catch the nail as we pull it off the shoe, which is going to make it very easy to pick that nail up with a pair of scissors. Just stick it under there. Like I said, these are brand new, so the glue is still very hard and very strong. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just takes a little elbow grease. Once you get either the top or these sides loose, the rest is easy. It'll just come right out. Now, you don't want to do this with shoes that are sewn, so then the whole thing comes out. Very good, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to pull it down right to where the nail is. Now we're going to have to do some more digging, and we're going to go in. Let's see if we can just lift that shank up, if you can see, just above the nail, and right around the nail actually. All right. See if I can get some scissors, and you want to go underneath the nail so that you can pick the nail up. Actually, I'm going to see if I can just cut this shank right here. Easy. Okay. Very good. Now all that remains is we have to get rid of the nail and a little bit of the top of the shank. Okay. Good. We want that nail to lift up because then, okay, if you can see the nail, hard to see here. Let me see if I can get it down a little bit. There you go. Okay. You see the nail right there? You can take a pair of pliers or a pair of scissors. And I'm just gonna, done, easy, okay? Now, we're just gonna cut the rest of the shank that's here, make it flat. There we go. I'm gonna take the top shank. Remember earlier, we pulled the white little fabric down. We're going to take this shank here. We're going to cut this. Voila. There we have it. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take the white fabric, you're going to put it back in place, yeah? And there you have it. And you have half a shank. Now, if you find that when you put your point shoes on, that this portion right here digs into your foot, easy fix. Get some moleskin and put some moleskin on top of that cut, and you'll be good to go. So, okay, so we do the second shoe. We put this back on. We'll show everybody how different and wonderful your feet look.